Gorilla Thinking Podcast. We are back. We are back. Is this what you want? You know I'm going to answer it every time I get on here. Is this what you want? Welcome to the Gorilla Thinking Podcast. I'm your host, DJ Dundada. Is this what you want? Did y'all want that nuclear? You want that nuclear fallout? Or do you want a civil war for no damn reason that we can change all this around? What you want? I don't think this is what you want. I know this ain't what you want. So let's get into it.
During the biggest fire catastrophe in Canadian history, on June 2nd, there were over 100 forest fires in Quebec, with 10 of them out of control. The province's fire prevention agency says it only has the ability to fight 30 fires. This massive outbreak of fires was captured by longtime geological watchdog YouTube channel, Dutch Sensei.
Here's last night. Here's today. All of southeast Quebec just caught on fire, guys. All of it. Insane. Insane. Look at that. The whole thing. All at once.
Michael Janich of the Dutch Sensei channel has been monitoring earthquakes and other geological activity for years, successfully predicting earthquakes and issuing warnings when the USGS won't. Janich has often reported on fires that break out along the edge of the plate craton, or fires that break out around volcanoes.
All the way across central Mexico from over here, following all the way across over to here. All fires, all at once, all yesterday. Not normal. We don't normally see this. So that being said, I want to just show you what's there, and we'll just go zoom in from over here all the way across to here. Let's just zoom in the middle. Well, we could start over on the left side or in the middle. You'll see a bunch of little dots on the ground. As I zoom in, you'll see they're changed from dots to actual volcanoes. These are all volcanoes. Every single one of these, the big ones and the small ones.
And he's captured images of what appears to be directed energy weapons, sparking California wildfires in 2020. But the fires from last week were not along the edge of the craton or near a volcano, as far as we know. The only other explanations would be that it was man-made, and there was no sign of a directed energy weapon.
It's not just a Canadian forest fire problem anymore. I'm gonna have to say it, guys. It looks like you got a problem going on up there that might be related to, I don't know. What do you think? You think that these fires might be related to, I don't know. What do you think? Terrorism? Directed energy weapon? War? The Russians? Chinese? What? Ourselves? All the above? Whatever. This level? You're going to burn out everybody? You're going to burn out all the natural wildlife and everything? Come on, man. Even if you're an anarchist or something, come on, guys. Look, dude, I don't see you burning down the Federal Reserve. Not that you want to. I'm not telling you to. I didn't say that.
There was evidence of arson in the American West Coast wildfires, and U.S. climate czar John Kerry just called out for his instinct rebellion mob to be more militant.
We have to fight on multiple fronts simultaneously. This is the biggest organizational effort that I think we have faced, certainly since World War II, but perhaps ever. We got to push more. We got to be more militant, maybe.
Just like California and Australia, these fires will be blamed on cow farts and human civilization. The captured government of Canada is telling the people to stay out of the woods. They are ignoring volunteer firemen and asking Trudeau for the military and foreign workers to rebuild. The New World Order needs an excuse to lock us down one more time. And this could be it. Burning people out of their homes is an old tactic used for stealing their land. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
Yeah. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? These folks ain't finna stop. Now, forests are burning everywhere. Or should I say Quebec, Canada. So, what's next? New York got smoked out about a day, 2 days later. Got smoked out. I should have uploaded the videos, but y'all done seen them. Y'all done seen all the videos of 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 of, of Quebec and Canada or whatever burning and the forests and look, folks, I hope you know this is deliberate. Now I understand black folks, we didn't get out, we don't go out in the woods. We damn near camp. Okay, I got that. But as you may know, this was straight up set up. This is straight up someone set these fires. Don't know who, but if you just saw the Greg Reese report, something's a little shady. And John Kerry, old ass, I don't get why the hell he ain't died yet, because that man looks rough in the face. I know he is not that concerned with the environment. He's a globalist. He's an elitist. He's a Democrat. What else can I say about this old ass man? He probably be drinking adrenochrome. And if you don't know who adrenochrome is, Google it. I'm not going to tell you right now. I'll tell you on the next video. But thanks for coming out, guys. I am the DJ Don Dada, Gorilla Thinking Podcast. I've been down for a while. I mean, not down like depressed, but just been down chilling, working on the farm, trying to get things together. But at the same time, I am reading the news. And let me tell you, boy, it's Pride Month. And boy, I'm going to tell you, these folks acting a fool out here. Let me feel you. Let me tell you, because I'm telling you, these folks ain't playing out here. But Pride Month, June, it's ridiculous. I got nothing against gay folks. I'm telling you, I don't. But when you start messing with them children, that's a problem for me. And they call it grooming too. I know a lot of people out there watching this going like, what you talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with grooming. What you talking about? I groom, I shave, and no, mother. No, I'm not talking about that type of grooming or whatever. But we're going to talk about that later. Right now, we're going to get into these weird fires going on. I mean, come on. They damn near burnt the forest down. All of it. What's the reason for that? I know. They want to have something to blame. Saying we need to stop global warming. Carbon footprint. What is that other one? Climate change. Oh, the sun is getting too hot. Things are burning. No, mother. Sorry. Almost slipped. But what I'm saying is they are trying their best to freak y'all out so they can pass more laws to keep you enslaved. They see that the invisible enemy didn't do enough to scare your ass. Not enough people died. They wanted more people to die from the invisible enemy. They wanted more people, just in case that didn't work, they wanted more people to take the Mick Jaggers. And I hope you know what I mean when I say Mick Jagger. You know, my cat took my my meat tenderizer, my meat marinator, or whatever you want to call it, so I can't throw it in your face right now. Damn cat. But anywho, understand, folks, they're not going to give up until these folks are sitting in jail. They're not going to give up until somebody knock the hell out of them. And I don't think nobody going to knock the hell out of them because they got the Justice Department behind them. They got the FBI behind them. They got the DEA behind them. Excuse me, George Soros DEAs behind them. So ain't nothing going to be done. Hell, they trying to indict Trump. Come on, man. They trying to make Trump a political prisoner. You feel me? They don't want that man back in office because he know he going to regulate. He going to change things around. He learned his lesson the first term. We tried to warn his ass. He wasn't listening. He was not listening at all. So if he gets back in, boy, woo, woo, woo. But that's another topic for another day. Yeah. Let's get back into understanding forest fires. But all this year I've been warning y'all, and I told you it was going to happen. How many food processing plants they done burnt this year in the United States? Over 100. And that includes poultry factories or whatever. That includes vegetable factories that packs up the vegetables and everything and send them out to the grocery stores. I think that adds up to about 200. I didn't know we had that many damn food processing plants in the United States, but we do. And here it is in the Netherlands, the World Economic Forum, who else? Klaus Schwab, old ass John Kerry, the guy you just seen. Man, can someone, you know what? I don't want to go off in the jag, but can someone please take that man's toupee off his head? I mean, that toupee looks like a fucking rug. You feel me? Put some makeup on too. You gonna have that man on TV like that? Can we at least put some makeup on this man? This man like a corpse. For real. I mean, you know what? Let's get back into another video and you can see for your damn self. How about that? Check this out.
His usual lying hysteria, John Kerry, who serves as the first U.S. Special Presidential Envoy for Climate, told a series of lies and announced that our government is planning to shut down U.S. agriculture. They call it innovation because they are confident that our pain and desperation will someday give birth to an innovative new solution.
You hear that? Did you just see that? This old ass man, along with other old ass people, is trying to shut down farms. They already done burned the hell down our factories. All right? They burned it down because of global warming and all that bullshit. I almost cussed again. All that stuff. Now they try to tell you to shut down your farms because of cow farts. They trying to tell you don't grow your food. In the Netherlands, telling farmers they got to stop growing food. Better yet, don't raise no cows because of global warming. But let me tell you one more thing before we get back into this video. You talk about global warming, you talk about all this carbon footprint, but ain't nobody talking about this shit behind me. Ain't nobody talking about these damn chemtrails up in the air. Can someone please explain that shit to me? I mean, seriously, what is that? But you want to talk about global warming. You want to talk about carbon footprint. You want to talk about climate change. Well, I tell you what, if you can tell these mother suckers to stop flying and spraying this shit in the air to give us cancer and every damn thing else, okay, I might listen to you. But until then, don't come in with that. Don't come at me with that, bro. Anyway, let's get back into this.
That's their cover story.
Emissions from the food system alone are projected to cause another 0.5 degree of warming by mid-century on the current course that we are today. And instead of being on a course to be able to hold the Earth's temperature increase to 1.5 degrees, we're actually on a course to hit around 3 degrees right now. And you just can't continue to both warm the planet while also expecting to feed it. Doesn't work.
That shit didn't make no damn sense. But anyway, hey, you love it, I hate it. Okay, let's get back.
And as is so often the case with respect to the climate crisis, we have to fight on multiple fronts simultaneously. This is the biggest organizational effort that I think we have faced, certainly since World War II, but perhaps ever. So we have to reduce emissions from the food system to keep the 1.5 degrees alive. Why do we have to keep 1.5 degrees alive? Because scientists, as a basis of physics and mathematics, not ideology and politics or party labels or anything else, as a matter of physics and mathematics and some biology and chemistry have told us these are the consequences.
Everything out of his mouth is a lie. The exact opposite of what he says is true. The scientists he is referring to are almost all on the United Nations payroll. The real scientific community of the world realize that the world's climate has changed in extreme, erratic ways over the years without human pollution. In one of the most recent studies, Our House University researchers found that the Arctic had ice-free summers just 10,000 years ago. And ice core samples show that the Earth is in a cooling period, not a warming one. But these decrepit old gatekeepers want us all dead because the system isn't giving up control.
And I think to those in civil society, we got to push more. We got to be more militant, maybe. President Biden has demanded an all-of-government initiative. We are all working together. Every department of our government is engrossed in this. And if we make the right choices, there's no question in my mind we can win this battle.
While our food supply is under terrorist attack by our own government, the power grid is being targeted for a false flag. And a story is already being spun to blame it on American patriots. Meanwhile, the communist Chinese are meeting their bogus climate change quotas in a different way. They are spray painting rocks and sand green. And they are planting vast fields of fake flowers made of white rocks stuck on the ends of steel rebar. According to local translators, this is being done to make areas look more green in aerial photography. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
All right, let's get back into this conversation. My boy Greg Reese, man, he is the shit tick. I don't want to say what I want to say. He is the shit, but I'm gonna say it. Okay, it is. It is what it is. Now, did you hear that? Now, I don't know what's up with John Kerry and his toupee, but he needs to go sit his ass down somewhere. Yeah, I said he need to go sit his little old ass down because we don't want to hear that. All right. I mean, and if anybody believe anything this man is saying, or think that this man's trying to help you, then you might be the problem as well. I've told you over and over for the last 2 years, these folks don't love you. They want to get rid of you. And even though they old as hell and decrepit and wear carpet toupees on their head, you know what I'm saying? They want y'all to die. They mad. Cause they know they gonna die. And they trying to do these life extension things. It ain't working out too well for them. So there it is. So make sure you got some homeboys, some homegirls laying around. You need to send this video, like and subscribe, but send this video and let them see, you know what I'm saying, Greg Reese reports. I got more reports, but I can't do it all tonight. Gonna have to condense it. Or should I say today? Gonna have to condense it. Because it was just so much news that's been coming out in the last 4 weeks. Russia, Ukraine, uh, the dam blowing up and wiping out the villages in Ukraine, and they blame it out on the Russians. And the Russians saying we ain't got shit to do with that. Y'all did that. Just like y'all blew up our damn pipeline and blamed us when it's my shit. Get it, folks? We are the bad guys. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. Our government is the bad guys along with Ukraine. The American people don't got shit to do with this. So I just want to make sure I made that clear. You feel? Now, another thing that's been really getting to me is these damn UFO sightings. Now, I don't know if y'all remember about 6 months ago, I made a podcast. I made a video, a podcast, we want to call it. It was called CERN. 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 Remember that? And I was telling you guys about, you know, the Hadron Collider in Switzerland. Remember that? And I was telling you about how these guys are trying to they're trying to take particles of atoms and smash them together to see what will be the outcome, basically saying this is how the universe, the galaxies or whatever, was created. So they want to reenact it and see what it will do 100 miles. Well, not excuse me, not 100 miles, but 100 feet. I don't know how many feet, but it's way down underground. This Hadron Collider, they take particles and smash them and see what's going to happen. But what they found out is that from what the articles are saying is that when they smashing and doing whatever the hell y'all doing down there, it's opening up portals. And these portals are from different dimensions. And the last video I saw about 3 years ago, they were saying that something jumped out of it. Now, I don't know what jumped out of it. I wasn't there. And trust me, I don't think no black people was down there because we know how to get the hell on. We know not to mess with certain things. We be like, hold on, man, you gonna do what now? You finna do what now? Hold on. So you saying if you cut this thing on, there's a good chance it's gonna open up portals into other dimensions? Okay, do we know what's in there? Do we know what's over there? Or why the hell would you do it? I mean, yeah, we may have the technology, but what I'm saying though, why the hell would we do it when we don't know what's have you seen it? Have you seen Aliens? Have you seen Aliens Covenant? Have you seen Aliens versus Predator? Did you see the Prometheus? The Engineers? Did y'all see that? Did anyone see that? I know I saw it. I ain't trying to fuck no engineers. Now, if you see something like this coming at you, 8 feet tall, what the hell you gonna do? There won't be no black people there because we get the hell on. And let me tell you something. Black people, we are the best at whistleblowing. I'm telling you. I don't know why I'm just trying to figure out why ain't enough black folk who work for the FBI, CIA. Well, then again, I can see the CIA. CIA, they more open to kill you. So FBI, I don't know, but whistleblowers. Now I know they saying over 1,000 whistleblowers within the last 6 months have came out and said something about this administration, said something about the corrupt FBI, everything. But you know what? Not being funny, my question is, how many black folks? Because we would tell you, you don't get our pension right, you don't give us a raise, we snitching. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't snitch. I'm just saying. The people who I've been working with and dealing with, when things don't go their way, they are quick to complain about it. So if you quit to complain about it, and I know FBI agents, it's got to be half and half. It's got to be over 500 black folk, maybe 500 white folk. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's 800 black folk and 100 white folk. Because I'm telling you, man, black folk, when we get fed up, be like, hold up, man. You did what now? You gonna do what now? Well, ain't that against the Constitution? No. Will I get in trouble? I might. Eventually. Oh shit. I gotta think about this one then, bro. See, that's how I know people, my brothers and sisters. But getting back to these damn hydrogen collider and opening up portals and shit and these UFOs. Look, let me tell you something. Now, I don't understand what if you open up a portal, okay, some jump out, but then again, what it does when it open up portals, it can open up a portal not just down there, it can open up portals anywhere on this planet. Ain't no telling what the hell coming out. But dog, you ain't answering the question. The question is, what's up with these UFO sightings and these creatures and everything? Okay, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't work at the Pentagon looking at the damn computer screens, looking at satellites. I don't know. I'm just going by what I've been researching for the last 15 damn years. You feel? So it's like this. First of all, you got to sit there and listen to how they play the word game on it. UFO, aliens, don't get mixed up. When they say UFO to me, I'm just thinking unidentified flying object. See? Unidentified flying object. And you got aliens. Anything could be a UFO. I'm going to tell you something. See, what y'all don't understand is that not only this country, not only other countries, I want y'all to think, okay, we got technology. We got this advanced technologies ourselves. But check this out. You have the elite. The elites watch over damn near everybody. They damn near watching everybody's technology or whatever, and they looking. They going like, well, hell, we got shit better than that anyway. They just figured it out. That's the mindset you gotta have. You gotta be like, so when you see shit flying in the air, just well, okay. Who is to say that that is not our technology, but it's classified and it's old as hell? Like Roswell. Why are they've been keeping aliens secret and UFOs secret for the last 75 years, maybe? And now y'all coming out, the news coming out, this administration coming out talking about UFOs. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. If you're gonna come out, look, I'm getting irritated with this shit, to be honest with you, because there's a video going viral of somebody, these folks in California. They said something crashed in their backyard and they called the police. Okay, that's smart. Call the police. But at the same damn time, y'all seen these creatures get out of a spaceship or some wrecked object UFO, and you call the police. Okay, here's my thing. Why nobody recorded it? Why nobody recorded it? I guarantee you, if you was on Instagram, TikTok, fuck it, World Star. I guarantee you, if it was some black folks out here fighting, kicking their asses, getting their beats, both their heads beat up, or 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 some girl twerking half naked or whatever, y'all motherfuckers got your phone out. World Star. Ooh, yeah, but he choking his ass out. Yeah, no. World Star. Y'all doing all that. Y'all doing it. But why is it when stuff like this pop up that we all need to see, nobody got a camera. Nobody got a phone. And if you do got a phone, this shit's blurry. I don't get this. Why is all the filming blurry? Y'all got iPhones. I can't even afford an iPhone. Y'all got these smart ass $1,000, $2,000 phones, but you can't turn the damn camera on with 4K, 4K, UHD, all this HDMI stuff. And you mean to tell me if you do record something, it's blurry? Even the United States military, when they be recording stuff going in the air, uh, moving and stuff, y'all don't got high-tech cameras to check this shit out? Huh? See, this is why I got a problem. This is where I have the problem. So understand when someone talks about UFO can be any damn thing. It could be a bird in the sky. Who knows? We can't identify it because we can't zoom in on it, I guess. You feel? So understand when they say UFO, it's not the same as aliens. Now, when somebody come out and say, I seen an alien, that motherfucker had big eyes and teeth and all this, and they was looking at me. Okay. Did you shoot it? That's the first time I say, did you get one off, bro, while you was calling the police? No. All right. How far were you from it? About 50 feet. 50 feet? I would have laid the whole damn clip in his ass man, while I'm running. You know what I'm saying? And if it was a prank, oh well, you shouldn't have been pranking. I don't get it. And that's another thing I'm gonna talk about pranking. White kid just got killed 2 weeks ago pranking a black dude in the hood. White folks do not go to the hood to do pranks. Don't even go in Walmart. Don't even go to a Walmart in the hood. Don't do it. Don't go in a Walmart in the hood. There's a good chance you're gonna get beat down, slapped. Worst case scenario, your ass gonna get shot. But look, I'm not saying that there are not good. I mean, they're aliens. I'm not even saying that. I'm not saying all aliens are bad. I'm not finna sit here and tell you that I don't believe in aliens. I don't know what's out there, but here's the thing. You think this big ass galaxy, and all these planets, even planets we have not discovered yet, do you actually think that we are the only ones here? Seriously, do you actually think we are the only ones on this planet? No, don't. I'm not gonna sit here and think that God only created us, this species. The man is powerful, so therefore, I know there's other life forms out there. Not saying I want to meet them because I know God made us in His image, but I'm not trying to see no other aliens. Not right now. I mean, unless they're gonna drop me some dollars, give me some, 3 wishes. Then again, gotta watch out. Devil came down to Georgia. Anyway, I was just thinking of that song. Love that song. Um, so all thing I'm gonna say about that is that there are good aliens and there might be bad aliens. I know there's bad aliens, you know, good and evil, good versus evil, devils, Satan, LGBTQ, QRS, TUV, ING, whatever the hell, grooming, Satan. Stop pushing that shit on our kids, but we're gonna talk about that later. So, folks, I don't know what's going on with UFO sightings. I know growing up as a kid, I didn't tell nobody this story, but okay, I did. But anyway, growing up as a kid, I've seen aliens. Or better, it might have been somebody testing out some new, United States government or the army or whatever, testing some new shit out. Got me freaked out. I don't know. Might have been. I know I was 12 years old. That's all I know. Got through watching the first movie with Sigourney Weaver, Aliens, scared shitless after watching that. And I woke up in the middle of the night. And back then we had those VHS recorders, you know what I'm talking about? We had those, and it was in the living room, and my bedroom was on the other side of the house. Me and my brother was sharing a room, and I woke up and I saw this bright ass green light coming from the hallway. I looked down, I was like, wow, that thing is bright. Man, is that the VCR? So I did one of them white boy moves. I got up to try to figure out what it was. So I got up. I walked down the hallway. I looked. And yet there was a VHS recorder, bright as hell. It lit up the whole living room. I said, damn. Now, I turned my head to the left where we have a big window. You know what I'm saying? We had this big ass window. And I looked and I saw a green imprint of a body, of a human body. And it started moving. When it moved, the VHS light dimmed back down to normal. And when I saw that, I said, what the hell? But being 12 years old, I didn't cuss, I was too afraid of my parents. They could hear anything. If I cuss, they hear it. I could be outside. They can be inside. I can say, damn, what did you say, boy? I ain't saying nothing, daddy. I heard, come here, boy. Well, how did he hear that? He was in the kitchen. But anyway, all of a sudden, I go to the window window like these folks in these damn scary movies, these white folks in these scary movies. I'm like, I go up, I cracked the cotton picking thing, and I looked out the window, and I saw a black suit with green dots on it, and it just moved the way it moved, it was like on the ground. It just moved just like that. I was like, nah, I take my ass back to bed. I ain't see nothing. I lay back down. Now, I woke up the next morning, told my pops about it. He just looked at me. I said, you don't believe me, do you, Dad? You're like, you had one of them dreams again, didn't you? You thought you were Iron Man again, didn't you? No, you thought you were Tony Stark. Tell the truth, boy. I'm like, nah, Dad, that wasn't it. No, it wasn't. I'm serious, Dad. He's like, well, if you seen it and you believe in it, I believe you. I'm like, no, seriously, Dad. For real. You're like, okay, I hear you, son. I'm not going to tell you I don't believe you in that. But if you said it happened, I believe you. You know what I mean? So that was one of my stories. I ain't going to tell you no more. But I will tell you that I believe that there are extraterrestrial beings in this galaxy. Maybe on this planet. Maybe on the ground. We will never know. Area 51, ain't no telling what them boys know. Ain't no telling what them boys got on the ground either. But I'm going to tell you, if I do find out, I'm telling you. Then again, I don't know. Men in Black. And what I'm beginning to realize is that the Men in Black story, it's got to be true. It's been caught on camera. So that's all I got to say about that. But I'm finna wind it down. We're going to talk more maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But I also want to tell you about a guy named Mikky Willis. Mikky Willis, guys. If you don't know who Mikky Willis is, he's the one that came out with a website and a documentary called Plandemic. And guys, y'all need to Google Plandemic. Mikky Willis. He done came out with another fire-ass documentary called The Awakening. And boy, let me tell you something. I watched the whole documentary. It's an hour long. It is fire. This boy is fire. Please, y'all need to check it out. Plandemic3.com or Plandemic Mikky Willis. Google Mikky Willis. The boy is fire. You have to watch the whole thing. Matter of fact, I know what I'm gonna do. Maybe tomorrow I'm just gonna just upload it to my show and just let the whole thing play out. No interruptions, not my ugly face, none of that. I'm just gonna just let it play. I might introduce it. After I introduce it, then I'm gonna go right into it. But this is just a trailer. So I hope you got your pen and your pad because I really want you guys to watch this. Because I really got a bad feeling if I try and upload this tomorrow and put it up, the YT boys are gonna shut it down and give me another strike. Then I'll be back, with another name for my show. Don't know what it's gonna be. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know if that ever happens. But anyway, let me get into this Mikky Willis, The Great Awakening. Man, y'all got to see this, man. This is a trailer right here. So check this out.
Breaking news, the president declaring a national emergency.
The new stay-at-home order.
We will shut you down.
Don't think you can get on a plane or a train.
This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
And we will take you to jail.
We've got to get them vaccinated.
Or we will keep you in a facility longer.
As the world was descending into synchronized tyranny, I began to ask myself, how did they get everyone to go along with this?
Oh, it feels so good. I know.
Obsessed with finding the answer, I began studying every moment in recorded history where masses of people acted against their own self-interest.
The only mechanism that could explain what was happening in society,
screw your freedom, you're a schmuck,
was what is usually referred to as mass formation.
Here we are now with an economy in crisis, but with an incredible opportunity.
Unprecedented opportunity
for a reset.
Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished heads of state and government, the future is built by us. We need a great reset.
When they say you'll be happy, what they mean is you'll be enslaved.
Today, we have the technology to hack human beings on a massive scale.
Who masters those technologies will be the master of the world.
Those who control the data control the future, not just of humanity, but the future of life itself.
Every aspect of our life has been infiltrated by people that do not have our best interests at heart.
There are forces using fear and isolation to induce mass psychosis.
I don't want you to be hopeful.
Environmental doom.
Fires. I want you to panic.
Storms.
It will kill your children.
I want you to feel the fear I feel every day.
People are starting to wake up. We're starting to wake across the world.
I'm seeing people come together from all walks of life, finally saying enough is enough.
We didn't come here for no reason. We have a voice and we're here to share it.
We have to be the solution. We cannot rely on the media, the president, or whoever to fix these problems.
I would rather pick up cans on the side of the highway than to live out of alignment with my truth.
We're all being driven back to the dream.
As you see in the audience, Democrats, Republicans, white, black, everyone all in between, this is the example that they do not want to see, but they have no choice.
The masses of humanity have been slapped awake.
Open your eyes.
It's time to wake up.
This is the Great Awakening.
People cannot go back into the Matrix now. A lot of people are trying to. They can't.
There it is. Please go look and find that video if I don't upload it in the next 24 hours. Mikky Willis, man. I mean, he had Dr. David Martin on there. Y'all saw that bald-headed white boy. Let me tell you something. That boy fire. I love that man. Not in a gay way. But I love that man, Dr. Um, Dr. David Martin. You had your boy Larissa, from the Nation of Islam. You had Dr. Dale, not doctor, but Dale Bigtree. Dale Bigtree is a shit. He's a good documentary filmmaker as well. He has his own he has his own website, the High Wire. Check him out. I'm telling you, you got, this is a heavy hitting documentary. It's got all the folks in it. I even think, did I see Dr. Peter McCullough? I think Dr. Peter McCullough is in it too. But what I'll do is I will do my best to try to upload it tomorrow. If not, y'all just go to plandemic3.com. And while you're there, donate, because I donated. Because the movie is just so fire. Matter of fact, y'all need to see his first film last year. No, was it 2 years ago? Then his second one, and it's his third. Yeah, The Great Awakening. So check it out, folks. It's fire. But at the same time, I think it's time for me to go ahead and wind it down. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about the LGBTQRSTV, WXYZ. We're going to talk about Pride Month. And we're going to talk about how to protect our children from all of this. Even the kids are happy. Even the kids are happy. See what I'm talking about? What y'all do behind closed doors, that got nothing to do with me. Don't come after the kids. Don't come after people's kids. Sodom and Gomorrah. This is why God wiped out the first set of people on the planet. So they were doing some old nasty stuff. But anyway, thanks for coming out. If you like this show, share it. Subscribe. Tell your peoples about it. All that good stuff. Hey, let me get out of here, player. It's time to go. All right. Thanks for coming out. Peace out.